Yeah, you know, INM BB lovers, I'm Hazard Spartan right here in the INM stores in St. Martin on the road to the Central American Championships 2014 right here in St. Martin. With me, I got a bodybuilder enthusiast here over the years. So introduce yourself to my viewers.
Yeah, my name is Lindy Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs from St. Martin, and nice to be here, you know.
Okay, good to know. Now, we see that you have a quite chiseled, worked out body, rock hard. How did you achieve such a physique?
Well, first of all, it's a lot of hard work, and I really dedicate myself to training, you know. And when I train, I like to train very hard. I do not like to, train like as if, I don't want to train. I want to, I full blast, you know, and try to eat lean, very lean, you know.
There you go. So you're paying attention very well to what you eat. So the nutrition is very important for you.
Yeah, most of all, the nutrition is supposed to be one of the most important stuff, like basmati rice and lean chicken and everything lean. I don't like nothing to be too fat. You
like to throw a lot of sauce on your food?
Well, sometimes, depends on what it is, or sure, barbecue or something like that,
Yeah.
But not really too much of fattening food, as provisions and things like that. A lot of fish and so,
I see.
Yeah.
Now, you've been working now for how long, more or less?
Yeah, I have maybe about 4 years to 5 years off on, sometimes 1 or twice I stop, but about approximately to 4 to 5 years right
So
now.
to create this incredible physique right here in front of me, it took you about 4 years.
Yeah, off and on,
Okay. Now we all as sport enthusiasts, we always have someone who we idolize. Who is your idol?
Well, in St. Martin, when you're talking about idolizes, we have several. We have Pedro Lake, we have Desmond, as you all know Desmond very well. Certain guys, a lot of different guys. The guy there, Leon. Leon is a very inspirational. Alvin is the next person. I really look at these guys and really say, well, hey, I could do it too,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever thought about yourself at least once to do competition?
Well, I was approached by a lot of different people about, doing competition, but I never really thought of it. I was kind of like shy about it.
Yeah, it's a total different game, right?
Total different game,
I see. Now, as you know, the Central American Championships will be coming right here in St. Martin this year, in the first weekend of October. Now, what do you think about such event right here in St. Martin?
Yeah, man, it's very great. I'm looking forward to being there to really look at the competition and to see how these guys do this thing, and full support,
Full support.
Yeah.
Right there to support your fellow people from your island.
Yeah, man, most naturally. I'm all going for Desmond and a friend of mine from Sense Bay called Ling, Desmond and all of those guys. I'm full support behind of them,
I see.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody when they see this show about you and me right now talking, if somebody sees this show and they want to work out with you one day, where they can find you?
Well, most of the time, Sultry Wall by Juliet Gym. You could always check me there or anything like that. We could always work out, do something together, because I always willing to learn.
I see.
I always willing to learn.
Okay. Now, what do you think about Juliet's Gym itself? Because I've been there too, and it was a great place. So what do you think?
Well, I really like Juliet Gym. First of all, it's close to my home. Second of all, it's very big. It's spacious. and you have a lot of machines, and dealing with Juliet personally is a very nice person too. He's a very nice, understanding person. Juliet, he give me a lot of inspiration. Same way, he's a guy he give you good support, and he know a lot about the training. He could tell you what you're doing wrong or what you could do right, and
that's important.
And he's he's a very nice person to.
Now you said Juliet is one of the guys who's been introducing a gym on competitions back in the 80s here in St. Martin, and I believe you had the time to be there as well. So what do you recall from such times back in the day?
Man, Juliet was a guy that he had a gym there on the pond side. It was just a basically small place. You have guys like Brian and different of the guys who's old school. They used to train there. I was about 13 years old then, but I always used to go and look at them, and all of that was an inspiration to me. It was always in my mind to always try to, when I come to a certain age, train. But it took me a while before I really started.
Well, you never know where life takes you sometimes.
This is how it is.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Now you're a free weight man, not a machine man.
Well, more or less free weights.
Why is that?
Why is because to me when you work out with the free weights, it gives you a one-time blast. It affect the muscles one time. The machine kind of like, in a way, kind of like help you.
Good point.
But the free weights is something that it depends on you.
Yeah.
It's nothing there helping you. So
you're right.
This is why and it builds me more.
Now, Mr. Gibbs, it came to our attention that you're also a talented man. You don't only work out here in St. Martin. You do some more stuff like tattoos.
Yeah, I'm very much into the tattoos. That's my job, really. That's my work. I have a personal business about tattoos, and this is what I do. I love drawing, and so I make use of it.
Good. You love drawing, and then you use people as your canvas.
Well, yeah, that's my canvas basically. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Now, how did this started? How did this tattoo business started?
Well, actually, it started very young. From seeing it, I loved it. So I always came up pricking people old time style with a needle, and that's how it started. And I decided, go into it very seriously, and here I am.
And you have a shop somewhere here in St. Martin?
Well, actually, I had a shop, but I condemned it because of the area, and I was trying to get it in Phillipsburg, but actually it didn't work out as yet. So I go to people places, or somebody could come to my house.
So right now you're a walking shop. So you walk.
This is how it is. Yeah.
Either you go to them or they come to you.
Yeah, either I go to them or they come to me. But most of the time, sometimes I go to them in their own comfort, their own.
Well, let's say somebody wants to pose himself as a canvas for you to do one of your artworks on them. How can they find you?
You could also call me by my number, 523-9515, and you could also check me at South Reward, basically, and I all over the place.
Or they can hook you up on Facebook.
You can hook me up on Facebook.
Okay, Scoodle Gibbs. Yeah. That is SKOODLEGIBBS. Scoodle Gibbs. Yeah. But you're not only just a tattoo artist. You do have another hidden talent, shall I say? That like what about a year and a half ago, something you guys you've been in a film?
Yeah.
Right here, produced right here in St. Martin.
Right here in St. Martin.
What's the name of the film?
Baby Needs Milk.
Baby Needs Milk.
Baby Needs Milk, and it's about more or less what goes on day to day in St. Martin. About the trying to eat business, trying to get money to support your family. So that's what it's all about.
Has this film been released already?
Yeah, it's been released. We're preparing for the second part right now, but actually it not shoot yet. It ain't go on yet, because due to locations and cameras and certain things, but they're working on it.
They're working on it.
Yeah, but the first part has been released.
And who wrote this film? Who's the director?
Okay, the director of the movie is Richard James. He works at the Daily Herald. You know, very cool guy. You know, and he was actually the director of the movie. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is your experience about being an actor? Is it the first time you did a movie?
Well, yeah.
And what was your experience?
The experience is about changing your personality, you know, and still being yourself, you know. It's about being someone else who you ain't, and try to perform it the best way that you can do it immediately, you know. Change your ways of thinking, change your ways of speaking or anything like that, and not being that person, you know. So it's
that person that they always know already you as a Lindy Gibbs.
Right.
You turn into somebody else.
Different
character.
Yeah, just to be how am I say living proof on camera.
Yeah.
But still being within your own self. So sometimes it's not easy, you know. You gotta study a script and then be out there that somebody that you ain't, you know.
Yeah, indeed. Now, what was the name of your character?
The name of my character was Dollars.
Dollars.
Yeah.
You were making dollars in the film then.
Well, actually, it was about being about. He's always about dollars, you know. He's always about money. So therefore, I had to portray that character.
What can you tell me about your co-actors? What was your experience?
Well, my co-actors were very talented guy. Junior Lion plays the role as Spit, and he's also a entertainer. He's a reggae artist. You know, he has several CDs. Everybody knows Junior Lion here, and he still is a good basketball coach. You know, so he's a guy. He fits into anything that you put him in, you know.
Yeah,
He's a very talented guy, you know. He speaks very much several languages, French, Spanish, you know, piece of Dutch, and he's a movable guy, you know.
I see. Now, what can we expect from this movie when we see it? It's gonna be a hit? It's gonna touch us?
Yeah, I think it will touch you in a certain way. Yeah, you know, very much, you know, because then you're looking at the way it is in St. Martin. Actually, in St. Martin, it's not about a make-believe movie like Hollywood. You know, you get the most money and you get the prettiest woman and you drive off into the sunset and everything good. You know, no, this is about reality, exactly like the way it is and the way people live. The youngsters on St. Martin. Trying to eat a daily bread, you know, trying to get something to produce the seven, you know, so-called, you know.
You said just now about your co-actor that you can put him anywhere and he'll perform anything for you. He'll fit right into it. How about yourself? Can I put you anywhere and you fit into?
Well, I will try to my best, you know.
Yeah.
You give me a role as a drunken guy without drinking rum. I perform it like I really see drunken people react, you know. I could, you know, whatever you give me, I will try to portray that goal, you know.
Okay.
That goal, you know.
Now you mentioned about alcohol. Now we as a sport people, some of us don't have the control to deal with alcohol. What is your opinion about doing sports and alcohol?
No, that's a very a no, you know. Alcohol is a very bad substance for your body in the beginning to speak with. Now, as an athlete, whether you're riding motocross or you speed car racer or bodybuilding or a boxer or a guy who run a lot, is a no, because you see, alcohol is something that it tends to thin in your blood. It also it gives you a certain spin that you don't like, and you know, and it's very bad for your whole body, you know, like sense of not eating right, not taking care of yourself, not focusing right, and such, and you know, it's very bad, you know. And it is a no to compare it with sports, whatever kind of sports or whatever kind of, to me is bad in the whole, you know.
You have the talent of a tattoo artist, you have a talent of an actor, you have a talent of a Bodybuilder? What else do you have as a talent?
I'm also a musician. I'm a drummer. You know.
He's a musician too.
Yeah, I play drums. I play drums in studios. I go away. I play for many different artists already. So you know, I'm very much in the field of drumming. You know, I play what you want me to play.
Okay, and who's your idol in music?
My idol is a lot of people. Bob Marley, Buju Banton, Celia Cruz, a lot of different people. You know, a lot of the guy from Aruba there, and I forget his name, but right now it can't come to mind. But very much, a lot of people out there plays music, and you know, how again, Tito Frente, those guys. Yeah, a lot of those guys is my idol out there that make me okay. We can do it too, you know.
Yeah. Well, as you know, here in St. Martin or anywhere you go, don't judge the people by their looks, because they might have very full of surprises. Like this man right here next to me, he's a musician, he's a bodybuilder, he's an actor, and he's a singer. You sing too, right?
No, not really, but I will try.
You give it a try too sometimes.
Give it a try. If
Man of many talents, right here in INM stores in St. Martin, promoting the Central American Championships of 2014, right here in St. Martin. INM BBTV, Hazes Paden, out.